channel, and today we are talking about Velvet Buzzsaw.
There is some sort of power. Some spirit. It's connected to his art. Something truly goddamn strange is going on!
So if you don't know what this movie is about, it is a Netflix original that just came out over the weekend, and I'm super excited about this movie. I feel like so many people were, kind of saw it all over Twitter. It has a fantastic cast full of really great actors. You have Jake Gyllenhaal, who of course it's exciting for him to return to horror, and then you have Toni Collette, who of course is in Hereditary, and just a lot of other people. You have one of the actresses from Stranger Things. She has kind of more of a smaller part in the role in the film. And yeah, it just looked like it was going to be this really great, exciting film. It focuses on all of these different people who are kind of all connected through the world of art. You have Jake Gyllenhaal's character, who is an art critic. You have Toni Collette's character, who in the beginning of the film works at a art museum, and then later on she goes on to be like an assistant buyer. And then you have Jake Gyllenhaal's character's kind of love interest, who she works at an art gallery. She's kind of an assistant, and then from there it also has, you also have two different, I guess, art directors at different galleries, that are like competing galleries. So you have a lot of characters in this film who are all connected to each other, and one of them has stumbled upon the art of a deceased neighbor in their apartment building, and the artist wanted the art to be destroyed when he died, but instead they start selling the art. And throughout the film, anyone who profits from the selling of the art starts to die off, basically killed by art. And I, again, was one of those people that was super excited for this film. Of course, I love Jake Gyllenhaal and Toni Collette, and so this just looked so good. It gave me very Dorian Gray-ish vibes from the trailer. Of course, tack of killer art, but to be honest, it was kind of disappointing, and I feel like you're gonna see quite a lot of reviews agreeing. I feel like a lot of what I've seen of people were just very disappointed in this film. It does run very slowly, I guess. The deaths, while they are unique, you don't ever really see anything. That's kind of a bummer. The only real death that you do see is, spoiler, Toni Collette's character's death, and her arm at one point gets ripped off, and you do kind of see that. But that's really the only one, and that was still not that exciting. So really a majority of this film was not that exciting, and unfortunately a lot of the really good, exciting parts were in the trailer. If you saw the trailer, there's, you know, a scene where Jake Gyllenhaal's character is being chased at one point, and that's towards the very end of the film. And at the same time that he's kind of running for his life, there are other characters that are possibly going to die at the same time. And honestly, it does have one really, really amazing scene where, I'll put the actress and the character's name here again because I can't remember, but she basically, spoiler again, she gets covered in like this paint, and it starts to like take her over, and it was such an awesome scene. But again, you don't really see like her ending death, and again, that's towards the very end of the film. So that part of the film was really good and really exciting, and I did really like that. You're kind of on edge. It was like, who's gonna get it? But again, that's towards the end of the film, and it's really kind of the only good, exciting part of this film. And that was really unfortunate because I did really want to like this one. And I think that they kind of ruined this opportunity that they had with having it on Netflix. I mean, with Netflix, the great thing is that for the most part, you can kind of do anything and really show anything. So they really could have gone for the gore or even just like showing the deaths throughout this, and they didn't. I mean, it really feels like they were cutting back on things to try and keep some sort of rating, and maybe initially it wasn't planned on going on Netflix. I don't know. Maybe someone out there does and you can correct me or whatever, but it just felt like it was such a waste to have it on Netflix if they're not gonna show anything. So yeah, unfortunately I was disappointed by Velvet Buzzsaw, and I rarely say this, but I don't really think it's worth watching. If you haven't seen it, maybe just skip this one for now. Though if, you know, you still think that you'll enjoy it, definitely, of course, feel free to check it out. But I just don't think it's worth the time, to be honest. So if you saw Velvet Buzzsaw, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If you did enjoy it, let me know why. If you enjoyed this review, please do give it a big old thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And I'll see you guys Thursday with my Scream 4 review. So I'll see you then. Bye.